This man found something extremely bizarre in the heart of an uncharted jungle. What started as a routine expedition turned into one of the most terrifying discoveries ever documented. Today, you will discover secrets that would challenge everything we thought we knew about history, nature, and human civilization. Curious? Join us and let's go. Number 17. The luminous discovery. Brazil's Amazon rainforest harbors one of nature's most spectacular displays, bioluminescent mushrooms that transform the forest floor into a cosmic light show. Rediscovered in 2009, after nearly 170 years of scientific obscurity, these fungi produce an ethereal green glow through a complex chemical process called bioluminescence. The mushrooms, Neonathopanus gardneri, employ a sophisticated enzyme substrate reaction to generate their otherworldly illumination. This natural phenomenon serves multiple purposes: attracting insects for spore dispersal, warning potential predators, and possibly facilitating communication between fungal networks. The discovery provides new insights into the evolution of bioluminescence and its role in forest ecosystems. Number 16. The Whispering Caves. Hidden beneath Malaysia's jungle canopy, researchers discovered a network of caves with perfect acoustic properties. These natural amphitheaters carry whispers for hundreds of feet while maintaining crystal-clear sound quality. Ancient peoples didn't just stumble upon these caves, they engineered them further, carving specific patterns that enhance the acoustic properties. These modifications created a sophisticated communication system that worked even during torrential monsoon rains. Modern sound engineers are still trying to replicate these acoustic properties in contemporary concert halls. Number 15. The Living Bridges. Deep in the jungles of Meghalaya, India, exists an architectural marvel that merges nature and human ingenuity. The Khasi people have developed a unique method of creating bridges by training the living roots of rubber trees across rivers and ravines. These structures strengthen over time, growing more robust as decades pass. Some bridges span over 100 feet and can support the weight of dozens of people simultaneously. The most fascinating aspect is their self-reinforcing nature. During monsoon seasons, when conventional bridges would fail, these living structures actually grow stronger. The engineering principles behind these bridges remain partially mysterious, as the Khasi people's techniques have been passed down through generations without written documentation. Modern engineers study these structures to understand how biological materials can be integrated into sustainable architecture. I have a question for you. First, I'd like to tell you that it's possible to keep up with the biggest curiosities of our world every day. But for that, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, have you subscribed yet? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Now that you've done that, let's go. Number 14. The Ghost Ship of Thailand. Deep within Thailand's dense jungle terrain, an explorer's ordinary day transformed into an extraordinary discovery. Venturing off the beaten path with his companion, they stumbled upon something that defied logic. A massive cargo vessel, perfectly preserved miles from any coastline. The vessel's pristine condition created an unsettling atmosphere, as though time had frozen around it. The ship's exterior gleamed despite its inland location, showing no signs of the typical decay associated with abandoned vessels. But the real mystery lay within its hull. Documentation revealed it was the Galaxy, a cargo ship with a dark history of unexplained disappearances. Local villagers spoke in hushed tones about the vessel, claiming it appeared after a devastating storm decades ago. Most disturbing were the perfectly preserved quarters, suggesting the crew had vanished mid-routine, leaving behind personal belongings and unfinished tasks. Logbooks ended abruptly, with the final entry describing unusual weather patterns and inexplicable instrument malfunctions. Number 13. The Sacred Peak of Sigiriya. Rising dramatically from Sri Lanka's emerald jungle canopy, an ancient wonder captures the imagination of all who behold it. Sigiriya, the Lion Rock, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and architectural brilliance. This massive stone outcrop, transformed into an impregnable fortress palace, soars 600 feet above the surrounding landscape. Ancient engineers carved elaborate terraces, stunning gardens, and sophisticated water systems directly into the rock face. The site's most remarkable feature, a massive gateway shaped like a lion, whose enormous paws still guard the final ascent to the summit. Buddhist monks later transformed this royal refuge into a monastery, adding another layer to its rich historical tapestry. Today's visitors encounter ancient frescoes that have survived centuries of exposure, their colors still vibrant against the rock walls. Archaeological evidence reveals an advanced urban planning system, including complex hydraulic mechanisms that still function during monsoon seasons. Number 12. Ancient footprints of the divine. Across the jungles of South and Southeast Asia, massive footprints carved into solid rock tell tales of legendary beings. These aren't mere indentations. They're perfectly formed impressions that span several feet in length, attributed to Lord Hanuman, the revered monkey god of Hindu mythology. These footprints appear in impossible locations: high mountain peaks, dense forest clearings, and even underwater caves. Scientific analysis dates some impressions to millions of years ago, challenging conventional archaeological timelines. The footprints follow a distinct pattern across multiple countries, creating a mysterious trail through Thailand, India, Sri Lanka, and Cambodia. Each location carries its own local legends, yet all share surprisingly consistent details about their origin. The precision of these impressions, their massive scale, and their inexplicable placement have puzzled researchers for centuries. Number 11. The Lost City of El Mirador. Rising from Guatemala's dense jungle canopy, El Mirador stands as a testament to Maya engineering prowess. This ancient metropolis once housed over 200,000 inhabitants and contained some of the largest pyramids ever built in the pre-Columbian Americas. The city's central pyramid complex, La Danta, actually rises higher than its more famous cousins in Egypt when measured from its base. Archaeological evidence reveals a sophisticated urban center with elevated causeways, complex water management systems, and elaborate artistic presentations. Perhaps most intriguing are the recent LiDAR surveys showing the city was the heart of a vast network of interconnected urban centers, suggesting a much larger and more complex Maya civilization than previously imagined. Number 10. The Lost City of the Monkey God. In Honduras's Mosquitia rainforest, laser scanning technology revealed something extraordinary in 2015, an entire lost civilization that locals had whispered about for centuries. The legendary White City, or City of the Monkey God, emerged from the jungle's embrace, complete with extensive plazas, earthworks, and pyramids. But the most remarkable finding wasn't the structures, it was the treasure trove of untouched artifacts. Unlike most archaeological sites, this city had remained completely undisturbed since its abandonment around 1500 CE. The discovery included rare ceremonial seats, intricately carved vessels, and a unique cache of ritual objects that revolutionized our understanding of pre-Columbian cultures. Number 9. Machu Picchu's hidden sister city. Deep in Peru's cloud-shrouded mountains, archaeologists made headlines in 2008 with the discovery of Choqquequirao, an ancient Incan metropolis larger than Machu Picchu itself. This massive complex remained hidden beneath thick jungle vegetation for centuries, preserving its secrets from colonial invaders. Unlike its famous sister city, Choqquequirao still holds untold mysteries. Only 30% of the site has been excavated. The most fascinating discovery? Advanced agricultural terraces that could automatically regulate water flow through sophisticated hydraulic systems. These 500-year-old engineering marvels still function perfectly today, managing water distribution across steep mountain slopes with remarkable precision. Number 8. The Untouchable Tribe. North Sentinel Island stands as a forbidden fortress in the Indian Ocean, home to one of the world's last truly isolated peoples. The Sentinelese maintain their independence through fierce determination and unwavering hostility toward outsiders. Their territory, though technically under Indian jurisdiction, remains effectively autonomous due to their aggressive defense of their borders. Historical attempts at contact have ended in tragedy, from the 1970s British expedition that resulted in multiple casualties to the unfortunate incidents with fishermen in recent decades. The tribe's incredible ability to resist modernization has preserved their ancient way of life, complete with traditional hunting techniques and unknown linguistic patterns. Their island hosts dense jungle terrain that conceals the secrets of their civilization, including advanced botanical knowledge and sophisticated survival strategies that have allowed them to thrive in isolation for thousands of years. Number 7. The Hidden Pyramids of Bolivia. Deep within Bolivia's Amazon jungle, satellite technology revealed something extraordinary: ancient pyramidal structures hidden beneath centuries of vegetation. These massive architectural wonders suggest an advanced civilization rivaling the Maya and Aztecs once flourished in this remote region. LiDAR scanning exposed intricate geometric patterns, raised earthworks, and sophisticated urban planning that rewrites our understanding of pre-Columbian Amazon societies. These structures feature precise astronomical alignments and advanced water management systems, suggesting their builders possessed sophisticated mathematical and engineering knowledge. The discovery challenges long-held beliefs about the Amazon's past, indicating complex urban centers existed here long before European contact. Number 6. The Last Guardians. Hidden within the Amazon's vastness, indigenous tribes continue their ancient ways of life, fighting to preserve their ancestral territories against modern encroachment. These communities possess invaluable knowledge about the rainforest's ecosystem, including medicinal plants unknown to modern science and sustainable resource management techniques refined over millennia. Their territories harbor some of the best preserved sections of rainforest, demonstrating how indigenous stewardship protects biodiversity. Scientific studies show these areas maintain higher species diversity and better carbon sequestration than surrounding regions, making these communities crucial allies in environmental conservation. Number 5. The Perfect Spheres. Deep in Costa Rica's dense jungle terrain lies one of archaeology's most perplexing mysteries. Hundreds of perfectly spherical stone balls scattered across the landscape. These mysterious orbs, known locally as Las Bolas, display mathematical precision that challenges our understanding of ancient engineering capabilities. Created between 700 and 1530 AD, these spheres range from baseball-sized to massive 8-foot diameter giants weighing 16 tons. The most fascinating aspect? Their near-perfect spherical shape, achieved without modern tools or measuring devices. Some spheres align in precise astronomical patterns, suggesting their placement wasn't random, but part of an elaborate cultural or scientific purpose. Scientific analysis reveals they're carved from various materials: granite, limestone, and sandstone, each requiring different carving techniques and exceptional skill levels. Number 4. The Breathing Forest. In Quebec's dense woodland, a bizarre phenomenon captures the imagination of scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. A forest that appears to breathe. Footage shows the forest floor rising and falling in rhythmic movements, creating an otherworldly spectacle. The scientific explanation proves equally fascinating. Massive underground root networks, responding to powerful wind forces, create a synchronized movement of the entire forest floor. This extraordinary display reveals the interconnected nature of forest ecosystems, where trees share resources and information through vast underground networks. The breathing effect demonstrates how entire forests function as single, living organisms, with complex systems of communication and resource sharing. Number 3. The Floating Forests. In the heart of the Amazon, a remarkable ecosystem defies conventional understanding: entire forests that float on water. These floating islands form through an intricate process where dead vegetation creates organic platforms strong enough to support full-sized trees. These floating ecosystems provide crucial habitats for countless species, from caimans to rare birds. The process begins with accumulated plant matter forming dense mats, followed by colonization by pioneer species that gradually build up soil depth. These floating forests demonstrate nature's extraordinary adaptability, creating thriving ecosystems in seemingly impossible conditions. Number 2. The Time Capsule Trees. Brazilian scientists made an astounding discovery: ancient trees that essentially function as natural time capsules. These giants store centuries of climate data, ancient pollen samples, and even trapped air bubbles from past atmospheres within their growth rings. But here's the twist. They don't just preserve this information passively. The trees actively modify their growth patterns based on past climate experiences, essentially learning from historical data to adapt to future conditions. This biological machine learning system operates more efficiently than our most sophisticated climate prediction models. Number 1. The Giant Amazon Cave System. In 2017, Brazilian scientists announced a breakthrough discovery: the world's largest cave system in quartzite hidden beneath the Amazon rainforest. The Arojari Cave Network stretches for nearly 200 kilometers, containing chambers large enough to house small towns. But what truly amazed researchers were the 12,000-year-old rock paintings decorating its walls, depicting extinct megafauna in stunning detail. These ancient artworks have provided unprecedented insights into human-animal interactions during the last ice age, including accurate representations of giant ground sloths and prehistoric horses that once roamed South America. Since you enjoy discoveries in the jungle, how about watching this video that is now appearing on the screen? I'm sure you will be extremely shocked by what these men found. Take advantage of the fact that we have have separated this video especially for you. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.